this isn't really a list of questions to begin with. Actually, we're just kind of delving into the Champions League draw because that's happened before we've recorded today. From pot 1, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. From pot 2, Leverkusen and Villarreal. Pot 3, Napoli and Bodo Glimt. Pot 4, Galatasaray and Monaco. Adam, how are you feeling about all this? City made a bit of a meal of it last year.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a pretty much similar setup this year. I think the extended league phase just drags it out a bit more. So I'm not enthused as a fan. I've not renewed my cup season ticket for this competition.
Oh, you're out of the Champions League scheme.
It's got too much for me now. But I think there's some winnable games there. I think if we win our pot 3 games, and certainly, I think Madrid, Napoli and Dortmund might cause us problems, but the rest, we should have enough about us. One benefit of that long extended league phase is that you probably get more time for Turkey and Trafford to bed in and get some games that way. Nice to get some new teams that we've not played against. So
love a new team.
Always good to add them to the database. I've got to add the crest, the kits, the colours and all that. So I do like that side from the geeky side of it, but yeah, hard to get enthused about the Champions League just with the extended format. But I'll take the bonus of having 3 new teams to go at.
Yeah. Joe, BBC Analysis suggests that City have the 4th hardest draw of any team in the Champions League this season. They've basically taken an average of the coefficient of all opponents that every team's got. PSV have the hardest, Galatasaray have the 2nd hardest, and then Leverkusen have the 3rd hardest, and then City come out next. It doesn't look like necessarily a simple draw, this, but then I guess that's the point of this new format, isn't it? That nobody should get a simple draw.
Yeah, I mean, Real Madrid just won't go away, will they? For us, it's just they're the new Shakhtar, aren't they? Every year we've got a Real Madrid game to worry about in the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, it's. I'm not sure how I feel about the new format yet, but I suppose from a neutral point of view, every round you've got one quote unquote big game where it's 2 big teams playing against each other at least, and like you say, that means that no one's got an easy draw, really. Or there'll probably be one who looks out with a couple of teams from pot 1 that aren't the most difficult in the world. But realistically, you are going to get some tough games in there. Dortmund, we've got quite lucky, I think. They're probably one of the easiest teams in pot 1 that we could have got. But obviously, then you put that against going to the Bernabeu, and does it really matter at that point? Galatasaray playing them at home is much more preferable to going away to Turkey. Obviously, the big one that we've all got our eye on is Napoli at home, which is going to be lovely.
A return for Kevin De Bruyne, yeah.
And then the away games. I mean, Bodo Glimt, that shouldn't really be something we should be even slightly concerned about, other than the fact that it's a long way to go. And Monaco away, they're not the Monaco of old, Ali. They're very much sort of they
don't have Bernardo Silva and Mbappe like they did last time. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, so there's. To me, it's a shock to me that they've put it down as the 4th most difficult, but then that shows that the coefficients are kind of not necessarily reflective of how difficult we think that these teams are to play against, really. I mean, I imagine that Madrid and Napoli are pulling up that coefficient quite a lot. But yeah, it's, as Adam said, I'm kind of not that fussed about it at this point. It's the new format kind of makes it very difficult to me. The fact that we still made it through somehow last year, with how shocking we were, it just shows that I've not really got anything to be worried about. I mean, obviously the fact we got knocked out the following round by Madrid kind of kills that a little bit. But we'll most likely still get through to at least a knockout stage of some description, no matter what, really. So the jeopardy's kind of not there.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was an interesting draw. So
it's a quiz on City's Champions League opponents.
There we go. We're over an hour into the show. You must have thought you were there, home and dry, into the listener questions, but no. We'll do a quiz to finish with. Adam, you were shaking your head furiously as the jingle was played there, so I'll let you go first. Pick a number 1 to 6. You know how it works.
Yeah, 1.
Number 1, okay. At the time of recording, assuming that he's selected, which former Pep Guardiola-era City player will return to the Etihad with Galatasaray?
Leroy Sané.
Leroy Sané, there we go, 1-0. Joe, over to you, mate. 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 available?
I'll go for 6.
Number 6, okay. Who is the only player in City's current squad to have scored for the club against both Napoli and Monaco?
Oh my God, current player?
Yeah.
Napoli.
Who is the only player in City's current squad to have scored for the club against both Napoli and Monaco?
It's got to be someone who's been here for a while, hasn't he, really? Foden?
No. Adam, any ideas?
I was going to say John Stones, but...
It's John Stones.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so swing and a miss from Joe. Adam, over to you. You can make it 2-0.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, City have beaten 4 of these teams home and away in the same season. Against which one of them did they do it most recently?
In the Champions League?
Yes, home and away in the Champions League in the same season. Won both games. I mean, you got a 1 in 8 chance if you're guessing, so...
Pass. Not a clue.
No, you just guess at one of them. You can't. You've got a 1 in 8 chance.
This is Borussia Dortmund.
It is Borussia Dortmund.
Wow.
2020-2021 season. There you go. Beat them 2-1 home. Beat them 2-1 away. So, a swing
Joe.
and a hit from Adam. And Joe, I feel really guilty now because he was going to pass that question, and I've basically cajoled him into getting a right answer. So you now need to get this. 3, 4, or 5 available.
I'll go for 4.
Number 4. Okay. How many of these Champions League opponents did Roberto Mancini beat while he was City manager?
Of the ones in our group.
Of the ones in City's group, yeah.
So Napoli, I'm pretty sure he did. Villarreal.
I can tell you he played against 4 of them.
Villarreal he did. It'll have been Madrid, Dortmund, Villarreal and Napoli are the 4, I'm pretty sure. But I think he only beat 2 of them. No, we'll go 3. I'll say 3.
3. Ever the optimist. It's 1. He only beat Villarreal. He beat Villarreal home and away. Against Napoli, he drew the home game and lost the away game. Real Madrid lost away, drew at home. Borussia Dortmund lost away, drew at home. Wow. So, yeah. Adam, congratulations. You are the winner. Ceremoniously, we're going to finish the quiz. You have questions number 3 or 5. Which would you like?
5.
Number 5. With which of this season's Champions League opponents is Claudio Echeverri currently on loan?
Leverkusen.
It is Leverkusen.
And he can't play
one of the
against us.
questions. How have I got? Which of these how many of these did Roberto Mancini beat? And who's the guy who went on loan 1 week ago playing for?
I know.
Look at the draw. Wait until you hear what your final question is, Joe, because that's question number 3. What was the last calendar year that City did not face Real Madrid in the Champions League?
Oh my God. 2019.
No, 2021.
Oh, crap.
It's more recent than you think, but it was the 2021-22 season. They played them 5 seasons in a row. I also wrote a tie-break question, which I thought was quite a nice little stat. So, Adam, I'm going to throw this one at you because you got them all right. In the Champions League, how many goals have City scored in total against all 8 of this season's opposition?
Ooh. 26.
No, they've got 24 against Real Madrid alone. 8 against Napoli.
And 2 against the others.
Yeah, 8 against Napoli, 7 against Dortmund, 6 against Monaco, 5 against Villarreal. They scored 50 in total. There you go.
I don't deserve that win.
No, you've absolutely scabbed your way to it.
You do. I don't deserve that win either. So like, it's...
We've used 100 players in the Champions League. That's a nice little stat.
I didn't know that. That's a nice little stat. Yeah. You should do some stat stuff. You know, you've got an eye for these things. Yeah. There we go. Congratulations, Adam. There's a few ex-City players dogging around this Champions League run as well. There's only Bodo, Glimt, and Monaco that don't have an ex-City player among their ranks. If we're counting Claudio Echeverri as well as an ex-City player, given he's current player that's on loan. Real Madrid, Brahim Diaz, Borussia Dortmund, Felix Nemecha. This is a blast from the past. Villarreal, Adam, any ideas?
You stumped me. Villarreal.
If you don't know, there's no way you're plucking his name out of
then.
nowhere. Denis Suarez, remember him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, obviously Kevin De Bruyne at Napoli, and as Adam said, Leroy Sané at Galatasaray, maybe even Ederson and Gundogan at Galatasaray, Joe.
Yeah, this is it. It could be a proper reunion at Galatasaray. We could all have one eye on Napoli, thinking, that they're all coming home, and then actually Galatasaray where half the current squad.
The homecoming, yeah.
Yeah.